past, the present, and the future.
We will change Christmas in elementary school theater forever.
But we don't have the money.
Contract.
All my friends are dead, but now I save on Christmas gifts. I buy the things I want for me, and no one will get pissed. Way back then I was expected just to volunteer. Since all my friends are dead, well, I suppose I'm in the clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm internet personality Malcontent, and this is another episode of 10-Minute Daily Videos.net, your place for 10-minute daily videos. .net. So this episode is Jokes I Like, a segment of my show where I take a couple of minutes to tell you about a joke I like. In this case, it's the very last joke of an entire episode. There's an episode of Joe Pera. Anyway, it's called Joe Pera Helps You Find a Christmas Tree.
You can have ripples in class, but you can't throw stuff at me.
Hope you guys had a good... What was that? What's that first holiday? Festivus? I hope you guys had a good Festivus. We're getting ready for... What's this next holiday called for? Crimbus. I thought, since it's going to be like... This is kind of the time to talk about some things that are pertinent to this time of year, because this is the very beginning of the Krampus season. Krimpstus?
The storied Hudson, the unspoiled Yukon, the mighty Colorado that gives life to the Southwest.
You know, one of the things that you need to do is you need to find yourself a Christmas tree.
Did you know that the second oldest tree in the world is a pine tree?
Joe, I don't want to hear any more about trees.
And if you're having any trouble trying to find a Christmas tree, there's a video that might help, right? So the Joe Pera bit is sort of jokes through boredom or jokes through boringness. Joe Pera has a very particular way of talking. And as a Michigander originally, you know, before all this, I definitely relate to a lot of these jokes more than others. The neighbor who's like lying in an exaggerated way just to mess with his neighbor.
Have you got a lot of heavy ornaments?
Yeah, we got these big 15-pound ornaments that we actually ordered special from the White House, and they're being delivered tomorrow night by the Secret Service around.
While his wife is, you know, annoyed by his, you know, childish and cheerish behavior.
They're really from the White House?
Yeah, Obama made them himself.
That's amazing.
I mean, that's a very... I'm sure people get this in every state, their own version of it. This is a particularly Michigan bully. But I'm not really going to talk about that. I'm not really going to talk about the long-running story or anything, because I think there is a bit of a story. What I am going to talk about is the last joke, which is my favorite joke. Here it is. Here's the joke.
My fish just finished reheating, so I've got to go. Hope you have a happy holiday, though. Guantanamo Bay is still open. Good night.
We did a joke like this on the show for the Alex Jones reveal.
So God bless you all, and the journey has just begun. Thank you.
In other news, there's still a genocide in the Middle East. I don't know if this is a Michigan thing. I'd not seen this episode before making that my episode. So it's parallel thinking in its own right. But there's something about, you know, making a bunch of jokes and then just leveling the room with some really bleak real world information. It's sort of non-comedy, nomedy, something like that. And I think Joe Pera masterfully does it in this episode. Instead of it being kind of like a raucous joke a minute type thing, it's he disrupts what could be legitimately a moment of pathos for him, where he's very, very happy about this Christmas tree, which, By the way, the entire thing about him being so emotionally invested in this Christmas tree is really funny and silly. And, you know, you could say on some level it's that the kids got him the Christmas tree. That might be the nice, cute way to answer it. But
Feel cool. It's even better than the tree of my dreams. This truly is the tree for me. Thank you so much, guys.
I actually think Joe Pera's character really just wanted this Christmas tree and couldn't find one that looked like it. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the joke I like. I love Joe Pera. Go watch more of his stuff. He's got a stand-up special that just came out, I think, this year. And yeah, more episodes this week. Hope you guys had a good Festivus? Is that the first holiday? I can't remember. Holidays are like, this idea that you guys do the same thing every year is like kind of silly and stupid to me. So, okay, bye.